In my endless hours of scrolling on Twitter, I came upon a game that I hadn't actually seen before. A game called GrimLord, and this is by a studio called Metal Cat Interactive, and I have to say thank you to them for allowing me access to the alpha of this game. And the reason I even asked for access at all is because it looked really fun. GrimLord is essentially a Dark Souls type of game, but for VR, and as far as I know, it's a bit of a one of a kind. I've never seen anything like it, and it pulls off a lot of the same gameplay mechanics as Dark Souls pretty well. It's very difficult to translate flat screen to VR, but I think they've done a good job here, and there's quite a lot of things that I want to talk about in terms of what they have done well, and some of the things that could be improved, but bear in mind that this is still an alpha, and for an alpha, it is very impressive. Now, I must admit I've played a limited amount of Dark Souls. I've watched a lot of my friends and other content creators play Dark Souls though, and I have had a little bit of experience, and the main takeaway from those games is that it's very hard, and that is also the case with GrimLord. Ow, okay. Ow, okay. Oh, I fooled myself into thinking that I was good at the game early on because I could handle a few enemies. I thought this is great, but in the later stages of the map that's available, it gets really difficult. No, my shield. Okay. I didn't know they could do that. Where's it gone? So you're set upon what will be eventually various maps, but just the one in terms of this alpha, to explore and progress through and fight enemies, just like in Souls games. If you die, you are sent back to the start, you lose all your money, but you can go and recover that money if you want to, by trekking through the map again and earning more as you go. Give me my money and now we'll get out of here. Or I won't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You start off in your own little building where you can go through and forge weapons, which is also an awesome mechanic I'll talk about later. Equip yourself, get ready, and then head out into the world. As I've said for many independent games before, this is no Half-Life Alyx in terms of visuals, but it is very solid. If I remember right, it's built on Unreal, and you can tell that. It gives a real Blade and Sorcery vibe in terms of the atmosphere and the art direction, and I didn't expect the vistas to actually make me stop and look at them when I played the game, but they did. That sense of scale with that is awesome. Love it. And you'll be fighting through these areas against various enemies like undead soldiers, archers, and some more difficult mini-bosses and bosses as you go, although I haven't really been able to reach many of these because the game is difficult. Alright, are you a swordsman or are you an archer? You're a swordsman. Okay. Haven't fought a human yet. Who hasn't been an archer? Oh god. Where do I attack you? You're fully armored. Okay, clearly not there. Okay, just smack the shit out of him. This is what you get for making a mistake. Oh god. The devs told me on Twitter, have fun dying, when they gave me the game code, and I took that as a joke. But it really wasn't. Okay, just in time. Whew. This is bullying. This is bullying. Anyway, you've got various weapons to choose from, like swords, axes, bows, staffs with magic, which work pretty well. The swords collide in a satisfying way. Parrying is really fun and is one of my favorite things to do. Oh, okay, parried. The enemy's movements and attacks are easy enough to predict at the lower levels, but you can block pretty well and riposte, and actually feel like combat has some sort of flow to it. Even with a lot of enemies attacking you, you can accurately defend yourself and fight back, even if it does feel a little bit overwhelming, but it's meant to. It's a Souls type game. Archery also leads to a lot of satisfying kills. Alright. Oh! Oh my god! And fighting with staffs have you draw out the symbol that you want to fire with, depending on the staff that you're holding, and then firing magic at people. Now, I didn't find this that useful, because I feel like the damage was a little low. Maybe I was doing something wrong, but the magic was fun to use nonetheless. Or was it that? Yeah, there it is. Hooah! Enemies' heads and legs will come flying off if you slice at them in the right direction, which is horrible, but also really satisfying. Okay. You think you have the high ground? Oh, look at that. Okay. The inventory system reminds me of Saints and Sinners. You've got item slots on your shoulders and on your waist. Can I store this? Okay, that's cool. Where do I store this? In my back? Yeah, okay. There's also a cool little pouch in a very interesting place where you store your medicine and other items. And I've got even more health. Can I store this for later? I can. Okay, so that's still got health in it that I can use. Hello. That's a cool little mechanic to have it just there. It's very interesting placement, but you know. And you can use the money you get in the world if you return back home through the portal to make items in the item forgery, and I really like the customization aspect to this. It's kind of limited at the moment, but in the future it definitely will be expanded on. Awesome. Awesome. But that's a little long for me. Can I do any sort of like build anything? The health replenishment system is also really cool. Like Blade and Sorcery, you have potions that you can drink, and your health will go back up. And getting one of these in the world is such a good feeling when you're on no health at all. Health? Oh, health. I needed that. Now, the audio is nothing to really write home about. It's satisfying enough. I can say that the audio design for parrying and also getting shots off with bows is satisfying as hell. You want to go? Bring it. But the rest of it is kind of just alright. Footsteps can seem a little loud sometimes, but to be honest, it's not a big deal. You collide with the world around you as you would expect for the most part, and the immersion in general is fairly solid. This wasn't a case of feeling like I'm a bit of a spectator in the world. I felt like I was in the world, which is always a good thing. And overall, the game experience is a really positive one. I had a lot of fun with this, and I could see myself coming back and trying to get as far as possible. And bear in mind that I only played for about an hour and a half and didn't get that far into the level that is present in the game. And I also restarted my run a couple times just to use different weapons, so this is not the whole game. This is only a short slice of it for me to show off and give my impressions on. In a similar vein, this is only an alpha. The game is going to go upwards from here, and if this is the quality that the devs are producing now, awesome. Keep at it, because this is really promising. These people seem really passionate about their game. They make a lot of posts about what the community wants and what improvements they're bringing. It's really awesome to see, and the game reflects that. Right, I'm going to speedrun this. None of them got helmets, so we go for the headshots. And because I don't have stupid attack patterns, I'm just a person, I can just attack as much as I want. Oh my god, his leg came off. Okay. Anyway, this has been me with GrimLord today. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and comment. Let me know what you think of this game, because I had a blast with it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Do I have full damage?